Welcome to another edition of the Priddy Podcast. I'm Derek.
And I'm Jake.
And we are here to talk about all things in this episode, Dallas Cowboys related.
That's right, baby. That's right. Got a lot to dive into.
Yes, we do. We just got wrapped up with free agency. We are entering into the spring era of football. So we know that with that comes training camps, the also beautiful draft that we all look forward to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 2 first-round picks.
2 first rounds.
Might add.
There we go. Love it. Love it. What we're going to talk about, we're going to break down this free agency for you coming up. We're going to talk about some of the moves Jerry did not make. We're going to touch on our, of course, free agents that we picked up, some of the people we extended. We got all the good money talk, all the good deal talks, and we want to jump right into it and get us rolling here. Jake, what do you think about free agency so far? What would be your grade?
If I had a letter grade so far, not including the draft, I would say B-.
It's funny you say that because I actually had a B wrote down on my.
I won't give it a B+. It could have been better. Man, you hate to see Osa leave. I hate to see that. He's a fan favorite.
That was
he
a sting.
loves Dallas. Dallas loves him. At the end of the day, I just think we couldn't afford it. Yeah. You can't afford that contract, man.
Like we were talking about earlier, you gotta sometimes you just have to face the reality of our offense is going. You want to keep that elite, so to keep elite things, sometimes you have to sacrifice some other things.
We got a guy tagged right now that we know we want to get extended, and that's going to help us. Letting Oso go like that is going to help us be able to afford that. So,
right. I think the Dallas fans seen the kind of writing on the wall when they brought in the DT from UCLA the other day when they brought the
Otito.
Yes.
Otito Bonilla, I think is his name.
You did way better than I would ever even think of doing on that name. But yeah, when
Close enough.
Yeah, I mean, when they brought that guy in, I think we started that's when we kind of knew what was coming.
Yeah,
I mean, and you texted about that.
I mean, if you look at the D-line interior, we're going to leave out DEs for now.
Yeah.
You got Quentin Williams.
You just picked
You got Kenny Clark, and you had Osa. You go and you actually trade for Rashawn Gary because we didn't want him to hit free agency. It would have been a big market for him.
Yes.
We wanted to go ahead and secure that.
I thought they gave him a good value there, like
they
you said.
did. A 4th-round pick, 2027, I believe is what it was.
Yeah, and I mean, the deal he got was really good.
Really good.
I mean, people were arguing, like you said, that, Green Bay was going to release him, but you got to think, once he's on that free market.
It's competitive. Yeah,
it just goes up.
For a 4th round, I think they did a good job.
Yeah, just to kind of go ahead, get him signed, get him in, get it done.
There you go.
You got a good player there, too.
Of course, we'll get into the draft, but
yeah,
that's your D-line, and you got Ezra, which I've heard he's going to OLB, outside linebacker. I do, too. I really do.
And you got to trust Christian Parker knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's been around great defensive coordinators his whole life.
That's definitely a Christian Parker move.
Yes.
Is what I read anyway.
Yes.
I think he sees strengths and weaknesses in players, and his ability to move them around is going to be pretty special, I think.
He's playing chess, man, and I love it.
He is. That's for sure.
Yes.
He seems to be a genius. Now, we'll see what he does as a DC, but he seems to be really, really smart. Cerebral.
Right. Time will tell on that. And like you said, I mean, I like him at least showing that he's interested in moving guys around and trying different things.
For sure. He's gonna figure out a way to make this defense, if not great, acceptable.
There you go. And that's what we need him to be.
Yeah.
I think everybody in Dallas and even like football fans in general will agree Dallas's offense will carry
for
what
sure.
a good defense will be if you're just good.
And anybody that knows ball is not going to argue with you about that. So we kept our offense pretty much the same.
Yeah.
If we're grading the offseason in general, you have to grade the Javonte Williams re-sign. So you get Javonte, you tag Pickens, and before you know it, our offense looks identical to what it did last year.
Right.
And that's exactly what you want.
You kept your core there. You kept core, of course. I love that they was able to hang on to Ryan Flournoy.
It's big.
You kept Kevontae Turpin as that kind of wide receiver 3 combo there.
Yep.
You got your two-headed dragon with CD and Pickens.
Studs.
Yeah,
Studs.
Dak looks like he's not slowing up any.
Not with those weapons.
No, you got another year of your line maturing, becoming even more in their prime.
Correct.
I'm excited, man. That's awesome. That, like you said about the, not to get too away from the defensive talk, but that offense, man, keeping that core and your quarterback, everybody is happy. It seems like get Pickens done, which I fully expect now to get done. You're rolling into next year with a high-powered, probably the best in my argument would be the best in the league.
Yeah, offensively, if you're not the best, you're top 5, no question. As long as you're healthy.
Right.
You lose one of those guys that could go down, but you enter the season healthy. And we don't even talk about Jake Ferguson. I mean, his potential is astronomical. Now, I'm not saying it's hard to get looks when you have that as competition on your side of the ball. But he's talented as it gets. So, I mean, he's out there hurdling guys every year. So
he's kind of your red zone. I mean, Dak loves in the red zone to go to his tight ends. I've noticed that. I mean, he went to Witten when he was first coming here. Yeah, Schultz.
Man.
He got Schultz paid.
Hey.
We about to say that.
Yeah, yes,
so,
sir.
yeah, we both know that. And Jake Ferguson, same script, man. He feeds him. Jake's going to get his touches, I think, when we get down to the red zone especially.
When we're talking about Dallas's offense, it really does just come down to health. If we're healthy, they're going to be tough to stop. That's it. The offense doesn't need to get better. They just need to do what they do. The only place we need to get better is defensively, which we've, again, if you're talking about off-season moves, you got to add in Christian Parker. That was this off-season too. So if you're talking about an off-season grade, not just free agency, but off-season, I would say A-.
Right. I don't think you get these moves without Christian Parker.
You don't. And if they kill the draft, that A- turns into an A+, if they kill it. If we get Sonny Styles and Manzer Delane or a combo like that.
A lot of good names out there.
Trade up and get somebody else, or trade down and get somebody else. Or there's a lot of ways they could be successful in the draft.
I'm gonna throw another name at you. You may have seen him. I'm pretty sure you have. The Rodriguez guy out of Texas Tech.
Yep.
I like him a lot. I've been watching a lot more film on that dude. I wouldn't mind him if we couldn't snag one of those Sonny Styles, C.J. Allens.
There's a lot of
if he fell.
It's a defensive loaded draft. So
that's why I love it. And it's
beautiful
really,
for us.
Yes.
Beautiful for Dallas. It just clicks together because you get a year when we were so bad defensively, we get a new coordinator and we change things up, sign Rashawn Gary, get a couple free agents, Jalen Thompson, who we haven't talked about yet. And you draft 2 studs in a defense loaded draft. The sky's the limit. I mean, who knows?
I like whoever these guys do draft. They're going to come into a room full of guys that are ready to lead. I think the whole environment, the whole mood in that locker room has shifted from what it was.
Culture change.
There you go. You got your big Qs. You got your Kenny Clarks. You got these guys,
leaders.
Yeah, that want to watch film, that want to sit down with these young kids.
Yep.
You got Easy E's got a year under his belt. He can kind of take these young guys in and show them the ropes.
It's going to be very interesting to see what they look like. Week 1, but even by week 5, when we're kind of getting an identity defensively, it's going to be very interesting to see about week 5, 6. It will be week 1, like I said, because they come out the gate hot. We don't know.
I'm really curious who we get that week 1, man. I'm leaning it may be Rams or someone towards that, but I don't know. I'm really curious about who that week 1 will be.
Whenever all that gets released, we'll do a pod on that. That'll be cool.
Yeah,
do a little breakdown of every game.
Right, but and I mean, talking about free agency here and kind of wrapping that up, the free agency kind of matches what Dallas is wanting to do. They're wanting to bring in high character dudes, guys that want to come in and win.
Speaking of the Rams, that's where we got our corner, Kobe Durant.
Man, what a sign!
He came from L.A.
That might be my favorite sign.
I love it. I love it.
Honestly.
And man, you look at Dallas, and although their line needs a lot of help, their secondary's extremely weak, or was as well. That's why they went and signed Jalen Thompson, free agency. Big safety pickup, PJ Locke safety, Kobe Durant corner, and you still got 2 first-round picks.
There you go. And you can kind of play with it and get you another guy there as well if you wanted to. It's taking so much pressure off Sharon Ravel because we don't know. I mean, he probably did play a lot injured last year as well. It's just we were so thin.
Yeah. it'll be interesting to see if CP can bring the best out of these guys that we have. I haven't gave up. Is Kalen Carson still on the team? Still?
Yes, yeah, he is.
Okay,
He
I
just,
haven't gave up on that guy yet
he's
because
been in and out. Yeah.
I've seen flashes of him where I thought, dude, this guy can be good. With our defense last year and the person calling the shots on defense, I'm not going to hold anybody accountable to those plays and those moves, and we don't know how they were coached. So
no, you can't.
I'm not giving up on any of those guys just yet. So
last year, I kind of give all those guys. It's kind of
a pass.
Yeah, it's a pass because really nobody, as a whole, knew what they were really doing last year.
All over the place,
and that's no disrespect towards the players. That's kind of disrespect towards the whole scheme, man. I mean, they don't know if you don't tell them.
It was rough to watch. It was a never-ending battle uphill that just felt like our offense had to go out there and put 40+ to win, especially if it's a good team. And then it's just like, man, when you watch that as a fan, it is the most frustrating thing. You can't stop.
It's hard.
Can't stop a run, can't stop a pass, can't stop a quarterback running. You can't stop tight ends. You can't stop receivers. You literally can't stop anything. You look like a high school defense playing against pros. It was bad.
It sucks. In your gut, on a 3rd and short, they're going to pick it up.
We've been Cowboys fans for a long time, and that's the worst defense I've seen, and I don't know if it's close.
Even in big games, dude, you just could not get that defense ready to show up and ready to go. Teams just ran all over you whenever they wanted to, man. I watched. They were below average teams come in and look great.
It was rough, man. Who was it? The Giants with Russell Wilson put up 40 on us, or 37, I believe.
37,
right?
Yeah. We had to win off of.
You just can't do that,
Brandon
man.
Aubrey.
You can't do that. Speaking of Brandon Aubrey, we need to get him.
That's another one, man. That's another. I think they're kind of. And I know everybody wanted the Max Crosbys of the world, the sexy picks.
Price was too high, man, at the end of the day.
I don't think they was going to put all of that into him, especially with the MRIs and stuff. And
as a football fan, as a Cowboy fan, you want Max in Dallas. You do.
Oh, yeah.
But when
awesome
you see the price and kind of add all that up, it's just not worth it.
No.
Now, if we'd have got Max for 2 first rounds, I wouldn't have been screaming. I'd have been like, well, we got Max. But then if Max goes down, you lose Max, then you've kind of put yourself in a rough spot.
Back to where you were.
I wouldn't have been disappointed at all if we got Max, but I'm not disappointed that we didn't either.
No, I was actually.
And I see it.
Right. And I was even impressed. Even going back to last year, we made the move for Q.
Loved it.
You don't see that stuff happen, man.
No, not with Dallas. Not in the past 20 years. It's been beautiful to see us make some moves. It really has.
We can't let last year, the way it ended and everything, kind of erase our memory of how good 92 can be.
Dude, he can
that
be great.
Dude is
great.
He kept.
He's a run stuffer.
Relevant.
He's a run stuffer.
Yeah.
He gets quarterbacks on their toes. He really does everything. You get a good DE. You get Rashawn Gary if you draft a linebacker or DE, depending on what's available.
Yes. People forget him and Parsons were a wrecking crew when Parsons first got to Green Bay. And
Absolutely.
It was really more when Parsons first got up there, it was really more the Rashawn Gary show. He was going off.
I think the last little bit of the year, Rashawn Gary didn't do much, and that's probably one of the reasons Green Bay wasn't jumping to pay him. And that's fine. We know what he can be.
Yeah. Sometimes a change of scenery is good for a player.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know how old Rashawn Gary is. Do you?
I think it said he was 27. You can check, but I'm kind of just curious if I'm right on that. But I think it said he was around 27.
All right, let's check this out. Derek is
28.
Close. Yeah, just turned 28 though, a couple months ago, 3 months ago. So still primed out, man. He's in his prime.
Yeah.
A DE will be in his prime till they're 32 years old, probably if they're healthy. 31, 32 at least.
Yeah, and he just wants to come here and win, man. He said that. He said he wants to come here and play for hats and shirts.
That's the guys you want. Reunited with Kenny.
I love that. Yeah,
reunited with Kenny. So it's not. He's gonna have a friend as soon as he walks in the doors. So
there you go.
Love it.
Yeah, and Christian Parker.
He was in Green Bay. Also, Christian Parker. So
I think there was a lot to do with that too.
There you go.
Just a lot of ties in these.
Yeah.
moves.
So to go back to some off-season move, we can talk about the restructures. We've had a lot of contract restructures, and it saved Dallas a ton of money.
Yes.
It's really put us in a better spot. We were in a terrible spot before those.
Yeah, there was a lot. There was a lot going on there, and I mean, you look at the numbers, and of course, my math is what it is, but the numbers, man, it's just not like Dallas to do these deals.
It's
To
not.
do this, to do these works so early and do the moves that they've done.
Something's got them moving urgent. I don't know if some we don't know about. I don't know if if somebody else is calling shots, which I think has a lot to do with it. I think having a coach like Shoddy that can probably be in Jerry's ear and convince him. Shoddy's a very personable guy. People like him.
Right.
And I feel like he is very good at convincing. Like I said, we've talked about this. 40 interviews for the defensive side of the ball is nuts. And Jerry said in all of them, Jason Garrett ain't doing 40 interviews.
No.
And I think Jerry sees the work ethic and sees the vision and kind of lets him do what he wants.
That's big.
It's been a lot of moves, man. Terrence Steele, we'll start with him. Restructured $13 million in cap savings. Beautiful. That's Terrence Steele. Malik Hooker restructured $2 million in savings. Beautiful as well.
There you
go. Kenny Clark estimated 8.8 to 9.6 million in savings. So we're setting at 9, 10, 11 plus 13. That's 24 million so far, and we haven't got the three biggest ones.
No.
So before free agency hit, Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Tyler Smith all restructured $66 million in savings. So we're looking at 66 plus 24, $90 million in savings. I mean, that's beautiful. You had to do that. You lose Osa, also saves us money. I think he was getting 20 mil a year.
He was getting paid, man. Yeah. He was getting paid a lot.
I think he was on a 4-year, 80 mil, so 20 mil a year.
I think San Fran will take on that.
Yeah, of course. That's a good pickup for San Fran. We can't give Osa enough praise.
Yeah, I'll miss him. He was a big player in that room, man. He was a stand-up guy, really good character.
Yep.
Niners got a good one there. They really did, and I hate to see him go, but I understand it. It's a business.
Yeah,
it's a business at the end of the day.
You said it. It's a business, and again, you want to pay Pickens, you want to extend Javonte, you want to pay Jalen Thompson for our secondary, you want to do these things. You want to maybe make another trade and get another guy. You gotta do these restructures. You gotta let a couple people go. We also let
Jalen Tolbert.
Tolbert went to
the Dolphins
on
a 1-year deal,
and good for Tolbert, man. Yeah. I like Tolbert. We was actually at the Packer game and seen him make that.
He's made some clutch catches, man. He never really got the love I felt like he deserved sometimes because he made some clutch. Hey, don't forget he made that clutch catch at Pittsburgh too.
Yes, he did.
The game winner.
Yeah, I love Tolbert, man. He'll have a bigger role in Miami, which is cool for him. Hopefully, they got Malik Willis, right?
They did, yeah.
Hopefully he can
They're
ball.
Good friends.
Waddle and Tolbert could be. Hopefully Tolbert takes a step. I'd love to see him do good.
He could be fun in that offense with Waddle.
I love it. I'll watch for him.
Yeah, plus he gets to enjoy the beaches.
Absolutely.
Get some good weather down there in Miami.
Amazing,
I can't fault him.
Yeah, come on.
Go down there to the sunshine.
There was we let another guy go. He went to Tennessee.
Oh,
Solomon Thomas.
Yes, Solomon Thomas, 7th round.
I think it saved us 6 or 7 million, somewhere around there.
Something like, yeah.
Yep, there's another one.
It was a good pickup for them.
Yep.
Tennessee's kind of been quietly moving good there.
Tennessee has moved good.
Yeah, they've had a good free agency, and that just further proves that they're moving in the right direction by signing a guy like Solomon.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, I'm happy for him. Another great guy that,
The only thing so far that's really irritated me about the moves they've made is sending Osa to San Fran.
No, wow.
You send him to. He's a stud, man. He's a stud, and you're sending him to another NFC team that has just beat us. Just absolutely. I mean, in a lot of ways, it's a rival, especially for this generation. I hate it. I don't want to play that guy. Send him to AFC team. Send him to Ravens. Send him to a team that can contend. Send him to the Chiefs. I mean, just something else. I would have loved to see.
I think, in a way, and this is just my opinion, I feel like Jerry's kind of not taking them serious anymore.
I would agree.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like they're just kind of, they hit their peak and
they're scrambling to get back. They didn't make playoffs last year. Did right?
Yes,
Fran-
Seahawks.
Yeah, who won it? So
Who won it?
Yeah, man.
You kind of wonder with that team, like how much has George Kittle got left? They lost Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah. Man, I wonder where Brandon Ayuk will go.
I can't remember. I thought he may have already signed somewhere.
Did he?
I don't know. But they did pick up Mike Evans. But still, man, you just got a lot of guys.
Evans, that helps him for sure.
Mike
Evans has got a little bit in the tank.
Yeah. They're just a basically fragile team. You don't want to have much injury bugs flying around over there.
That's facts. And we got Christian McCaffrey right there too. Even though he was healthy last year, you always kind of wonder when that other shoe's going to drop.
That's true. Yeah. It's just one of those don't knows with that team.
I'm over here making a tweet instead of searching something. I about tweeted Brandon Ayuk.
Well, if he responded, "What's up?"
I'd be like, "Where you at?" That's what I'm trying to figure out.
That's funny.
All right, let's see if there's any news on Brandon Ayuk. It's showing me an old. It's been showing me old tweets for some reason. 2024, 2 years old. Tears his ACL. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You gonna look at it for me?
Yeah.
I don't know why the Twitter on the computer is doing that. Come on, Elon.
Come
on, Elon. Not just that, but you need to sponsor this podcast. We will shout out Tesla. We'll shout out SpaceX, Neuralink, whatever else you want us to shout out. Buy the Dallas Cowboys. No, the way Jerry's moving, let everything just keep rocking.
It's still saying he's on the 49ers. But I'm reading a lot of stuff with the Commanders. So whatever.
That's where Debo's at still, right? Or is he
he's a free agent.
Okay, so Debo. We could go over the whole NFL stuff. I could talk about the Ravens backing out of that trade.
Never happened. I've never seen that happen.
Man.
It's a lot.
Hard to believe it even happened.
Man, it'd been nice to have slipped in there and grabbed him, but I think honestly keeping these picks right now, I know people live in the moment and they want that name, they want Max.
Yep.
But I think hanging on to these picks is going to be beautiful because I think they're going to do something
for Baltimore. Is that what you're saying?
Well, even for us too. I just think hang. But yeah, Baltimore needed the picks too.
Well, that's why it's dirty for them to do what they did to Max and to the fans and to other teams that was in the Max sweepstakes, and they think he's gone, so they add somebody else.
100%.
Next thing you know, he's available again, and his price is even lower because his knee. And it's just you just don't do that. However, the Ravens should have moved on Trey early and kept their picks. That should have been the move all along. Whoever's running that office is, I don't know, they don't know how to write in cursive. They might have a third grade education. I don't know what's going on with those guys, man. Their math is worse than ours, I guarantee you that. Just bad.
Just my guess, I want to say, I think they were kind of looking at what Trey was starting out at, and they were like, all right, let's go ahead. We'll do this move, but we're going to keep an eye on that.
It's like they had it planned.
Yeah, it was. I think it was totally planned.
Don't do that.
And then I think they were in contact. Well, I actually know for a fact they were in contact with Trey the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Even when Max was there.
Now they've said they was trying to get both. And there's no way they could have.
No, that was just a PR move. That was trying to save face.
That's all it is.
That's all that was. There was never any intention of Max Crosby ever playing it down for the Ravens.
That's it. So we can go back to Dallas.
Right.
I guess we've talked about restructures. We've talked about the free agent signings.
The help they got coming. Some of the restructures.
Yep. So we can move into. I know we've talked about draft targets. We can do it again.
Yeah, I 100%. I like a lot. Like we was just discussing earlier, there's a lot of defensive names in this draft coming up, and I mean from the top dogs in your Baines and Caleb Downs, Sonny Styles. I mean, I even go down to list to your shoot. I just had a Monster Delanes. I mean, he's still kind of a big dog, but I mean, like your even going down to your Dylan Thinnemans, your I know I'm about to see the name, and it's gonna hit me. No.
Jamal McCoy's there though. Caleb Downs.
I'm thinking of the edge out of Texas, A&M, I believe. That's who I'm trying to think of, and there's been a lot of talks about him, but I haven't. See, look, they got C.J. Allen falling
right there
on that. Cassius Howell, yes. I watched a lot of his tape. I like what I see. He's really low.
Really low, yeah. You could take him at 20th. Beautiful.
Yes.
This is a mock draft that came out today. So
Wow.
C.J. Allen at
I love him
26.
too. See, I would.
There's
If this falls the way this is, man.
things. Here's the thing. I don't know if anybody listens knows a lot about the way the NFL draft goes months leading out, but is it April? Do you know the date on that?
Should be the last part of April. I think it's around like the 20th.
Let's see if it has a
18th
date.
to 20th. I think 18th or 20th, something like that.
Either way, what I was going to say is that
it moves around
so
sometimes.
When it comes to the NFL draft, these mock drafts months out, weeks out are not accurate ever accurate.
23rd through 25th of April.
23rd through 25th, so we're about 6 weeks out. So we're 6 weeks
Close.
out.
Yeah,
these names that are high and the names that are low, there's only a couple that's guaranteed. That Mendoza's probably guaranteed.
Oh, that's 100%. Yeah.
Unless something crazy happens, like an injury or something we don't know about. They trade the pick, just something crazy would have to happen.
I don't see Las Vegas moving off.
No,
Fernando Mendoza will be a Raider.
And I actually like him. I mean, he could be. We'll see.
It's everything that they're wanting. I think Tom Brady coming into that office, he sees Fernando Mendoza, and he's like, "There's our guy."
Yeah. And then you got to trust Tom Brady on that.
Yeah, too. Yeah, it's totally his call, and I don't blame him. The dude won. He's winner. He's a high winner. That's a guy that changes your franchise around, and that's what they need.
Yeah, absolutely. So they got Sonny Styles going at 5 to New York, which, my God.
He has been the most up and down person in this draft.
I'll say this. We don't need Sonny Styles on New York.
No.
They have a great D-line. They have great offensive pieces.
Good Lord.
I do not want that on New York.
No, draft a guard or something.
They're my sleeper next year anyway, NFC, maybe the whole NFL.
I do not want to have to deal with them for
the
next
Scadaboo healthy.
4 years.
You get, what's the receiver's name? Why am I doing this?
You talking about Malik Neighbors?
Yeah, Neighbors. I don't know why. So you got Scadaboo, Malik Neighbors. If Jackson Dart plays good again,
didn't Isaiah Likely go there?
He went there. Yeah, that's your tight end. So
that's crazy.
And their defense is good, man.
That's crazy, bro.
You just gotta keep everybody healthy on MetLife is the problem.
Yeah, you're playing on the cemetery field over there.
But then they got Ruben Bain going at 7 to the Commanders. I don't like that either.
Man,
I don't want to see these guys twice.
No, I do not want. I don't like seeing all these dudes going to their rivals, man. Keep them out of the NFC East.
Manzer Delane, they got going at 9 to the Chiefs. Caleb Downs, 10. Jermod McCoy, 11 to the Dolphins, and they got us getting Keldrick Faulk.
It's an 8%. I don't know how much.
Auburn, yeah. There's a lot. That's what's beautiful about this draft class is really why I pulled this up anyway. There's just so many studs on defense available. And if you're ever going to have a terrible defense, this is the year. A terrible defense and 2 first-round picks, you've picked a beautiful year for it.
Yeah.
Not that you ever want a terrible defense, but if you was going to pick a year to do it, we hit gold on that.
I will say, though, man, if Dylan Thieneman's there, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't take him at 12. I'd almost hope he would fall to 20. But, I mean, like, some of these names I'm seeing that.
It's just, here's the thing about the Thieneman move. They just went out and got 2 safeties. They paid one of them. PJ Locke is $5.5 million, I believe. And let's see, let me make sure that's right. PJ Locke, $5 million, and Jalen Thompson, 33 with 22 guaranteed. It's just, do they go safety there?
I doubt it.
Probably not.
Now that it's that deep of a room, I don't know. I mean,
I love the guy.
Yeah,
it almost swings.
If he's there, I mean, do you just go ahead and?
But you did sign a corner too. I still think you
need help in that.
You need to get at least one secondary in this draft, I think.
You got to. You got to get a stud secondary.
You got to get a stud secondary. I think you go either linebacker or edge and a secondary, either safety or corner.
Yeah, I agree.
And with the 2 safeties we picked up, I would imagine they go corner. I don't know.
I think corner, and I think Mansour is going to be it.
Unless they think Revel or Carson's is worth not doing that, which we wouldn't feel that way.
No. I fully expect them at 12 to probably get Mansour Delane. That's who I'm kind of looking at there. But they got him going 9th in this one.
Yeah, bro, they put out every website, NFL mock draft database. You got ESPN, you got NFL, you got fantasy drafts that do this stuff. Everyone's different. The only consistent thing in these drafts is Fernando Mendoza at 1.
Yeah.
That's about it. Averill Reese bounces around.
It'll be interesting after that first pick will fall. And I've never kind of seen it this crazy. Usually, I know like the first top 3 or 4 picks.
We'll check another mock draft real quick to see what CBS Sports. Let's see what they got going.
Yeah, I need to watch some more film on Jamal McCoy too because I have seen him.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine. I was actually reading and about to stumble on.
See, now they're going David Bailey at 4.
It's going to be interesting what Tennessee does there.
Carnell Tate.
Tennessee's almost got the luxury to go where they want to there.
They kind of do. Yeah, they definitely do.
They've addressed a lot of stuff in free agency.
I would go back. I think I would go Jeremiah Love to add to that offense.
Oh, dude, it'd be awesome.
I don't know why they wouldn't.
To see him in Tennessee, man.
So there you go. If he falls to Kansas City, they got him taking him. But I don't see that after they just signed Kenneth Walker.
They're not going running back. Not with Kenneth Walker.
Free agency changed these picks a lot.
Yeah. These are there. I like that.
See, now they got Dallas. CBS has Dallas taking Mansour Delane at 12, and at 20th, they have us taking Cassius Howell.
If that was our draft, dude, A+++++.
There you go. That moves our offseason from a B to an A, just like
100% on my end. I think that is a darn good first round there by the Cowboys.
So is that what you would try to get at 20? Mansour Delane and Howell?
Is that
what you 12 and 20?
I would love that.
So
if they can somehow if Cassius is there at 20, yes.
That is beautiful, and it makes a lot of sense that they moved Azaraku to linebacker.
Yep.
You go get an edge to pair with Rashawn Gary, and you get Mansour Delane to throw in the secondary with the secondary you've built.
Yeah.
I would feel really good going into the season.
That's a stacked.
Now we're 6 weeks out.
Not stacked, but it's a really solid.
I love it.
Solid replacements to come in and do that.
That's about the best I could feel, to be honest. After the defense we had and the moves we made, capitalizing on the draft with that, I'd feel amazing. I don't think I could feel any better.
I think honestly both those picks you bring in 2 studs. Mansour's going to be a stud, and all the film I've seen on Hal, they love him. He's a stud too.
Yeah, I'll have to watch more on how. It's funny we got that pick from the Green Bay Packers, and don't you know they wish they had that back.
Oh, dude.
Not that they don't love Micah. I love Micah.
If that was still their pick, I guarantee you I know where he'd be going. If they was picking right there, he'd be a Packer.
Absolutely.
He'd be going right to Green Bay.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I love that. I love that draft right there, though.
Let's check one more mock, and then we'll get off the mocks. You want to do, let's see, Athlon Sports, Fansided, Fantasy Pros, ESPN. Let's check ESPN.
ESPN mock draft?
Yeah, let's check the ESPN mock.
Mel Kiper.
Yeah. Of course, you get Mendoza at 1.
Oh, yeah, that's not changing.
Averill Reese at 2.
Yeah.
David Bailey's going to the Cardinals on this one, and Tennessee's getting Ruben Bain.
Ooh, edge back to back.
Sonny Styles, New York again. Let's make sure that don't happen.
There's
Caleb Downs playing him twice a year, man. Going to the Commanders.
Oh, that's our new Sean Taylor, though. That wouldn't make sense.
Jeremiah Love and the Saints, they just signed ETN.
See,
and they got AK.
Yeah, it's changing that too.
Yeah, I don't think that happens.
No.
I can't imagine that would happen. They got Delane going to the Bengals.
Yeah.
They got us trading the Jets here.
Okay.
That's crazy. So the Jets take
move up 4 spots.
They take Lamont. So, dude, he's a stud.
Oh, that Mekhi Lemon?
Yeah, he's a stud.
I think I've heard a lot about him. I like that Kenyon's a
So where did we trade to?
We went down 4.
4, so that'll put us at 16. Yep. So we get Thieneman.
Ooh, I like that.
Safety. After you trade down, beautiful.
Yes, that is a beautiful trade down to still grab him.
So you get a safety, and then you go get
come back with
a CB.
See, I need to watch some on him too.
Two secondaries or 2 linebackers or 2 edges. I don't like. I think you should go 1-on-1.
You want to kind of sprinkle a little bit on both,
unless you're forced to do that, and I don't think you are here. Like your guy that you like is still available. Let's see where he goes in this one. CJ Allen's there.
I like CJ Allen a lot.
Yeah, I mean he goes at 26. I mean,
yeah, that's a good team for him to go to. The Bales.
Jamal McCoy going at 29 on this one.
Yeah,
that's deep. Howe at 31.
And look where he's going, dude.
We don't want that either.
Patriots.
I don't want that either.
God.
So yeah, I don't like that. Considering that you can get
there's still a lot of great edges out there as well.
You take Howell there.
Oh yeah, you could take him there, and then you still got Dylan Thieneman
Yeah, I mean,
or however you say his last name.
yeah.
I'm
So
going to get it right
you pick
eventually.
him if you trade down to 16 and you scoop him. I don't think you go corner in 4 picks later.
Oh, I wouldn't want that.
After we added 3 secondary players and draft 2 secondary players. Yeah, I don't know what this.
The free agency's changing all this.
Leave it to ESPN to
They're not updated.
do something stupid.
They're not updated.
Let's see
at
when
all.
this was put out.
I'm sure
Let's
was
get
before.
a date on it. March 5th. So we're good. We're 9 days past that. That's why this is like it is.
Yeah, it still ain't updated.
Fantasy Pros 12 hours ago. I said that was the last
now,
one. Let's do one more.
This could be your most up to date, probably accurate one.
All right, Fernando Mendoza, of course, 1. Averill Reese, Jeremiah Love trade? No, there's no way. Yeah, so this one's got Jeremiah Love going at 3 because Dallas trades up, and
that would be wild.
Would you like that?
I don't know if I would, but
listen. If it happens, they really are. They really feel good about who we've added in free agency. Now, I wouldn't be ecstatic nor extremely mad.
I don't know if I would be
shocked is
really
what I would be.
Crazy about it. I don't know. I mean, your run game's stupid if that happens.
And then they got us taking C.J. Allen.
I don't mind that.
Now, if you get Jeremiah Love and C.J. Allen, it looks okay.
That's crazy. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Still, I think I like the edge.
Your secondary still like.
Man, I go edge.
Unknown there.
I just don't think you go running back. But are they worried about Javante's health long term, and you're trying to secure a running back long term for the future? If it is that Jeremiah Love is going to be there,
I mean, it'd be like your Detroit Lions situation. You'd have your thunder and lightning.
Yep, exactly.
If that's what you wanted to do, I don't see that happening. But
I think we both like the second draft we've seen the most.
Yeah, I think Christian Parker's going to have his fingerprints all over this.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why I don't see him going.
We don't need anything offensively. If you want to go pick up a free agent running back, there's several out there that could be passable with this offense.
Yeah, go do it. You got guys that would be serviceable.
And that's something you got to think about. We're not going to be centered around our run game. I mean, you see the weapons we have on offense. Our run game needs to be balanced, and we need to not do when it needs to be a balanced offense. Is what I'm trying to say. But it's not going to be centered around the run game.
Oh, they're going to want Dak to throw.
So and I think that helps Javonte last year. The pressure really not being on him, and it allows him to be free. Defenses are preparing for the receivers and. Certain lanes open up that won't be on your running back heavy teams. So
that would be really crazy because they have been totally quiet about anything like that. If they was to make that move, that would be shocking. That'd be the shock of the draft.
Yeah, definitely.
To move up and take Jeremiah.
I don't know if I can remember a draft move that would be that crazy.
I can't. Not
since I've been a fan. No,
that would be nuts, dude, to do that.
So. We touched just about on anything Dallas. Is there anything else you want to touch on Dallas?
I mean, I'm just I'm happy they moved the way they did this year, man.
They've done well. Yeah, I think we both agree. If you're a Dallas fan and you're not a hating Dallas fan, if you're pretty open-minded and you see the game decent, you probably like the moves as well. You might not be ecstatic about them, but you can't hate them.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to please everybody.
No,
it's just that's how this stuff goes. It's how being a fan is. You're going to have people that are going to be mad about it.
And everybody's entitled to their own opinion. And guess what? There's a chance because nothing's set in stone. They may be right. We may be wrong.
Right.
You never know.
And can we I just hope that as a whole, we can all agree on one thing, that Jerry and this staff has finally made moves. Like,
they're just not being stagnant.
Yes. Yeah. Like so many times we've seen them not do that. And I've said it 100 times this podcast, but thank you for making these moves, man.
It's beautiful.
We finally got some help in our defense that we needed.
Yep.
It's not the help that everybody thought we might get, but it's the help we needed.
Correct. I don't really have anything besides sending Osa to San Fran.
Yeah, that one's done. We miss you, Osa.
But even then, it's just like you said. I don't think Jerry's too worried about where these guys are going. And I wouldn't doubt they asked Osa, "Here's 3 teams. Which one would you rather go to?"
Yeah,
he picked San Fran. Going somewhere good weather.
Good staff.
I mean,
it's good. I mean,
we don't like San Fran because we're Cowboys fans, but if it wasn't Cowboys fans, we'd probably like San Fran.
Yeah. So, you take the good with the bad on that one.
That's right.
Get your pick. He goes to the team he wants to go to.
So, yeah, man. B- is what I would give so far.
I gave him a B, but that's pretty.
If
pretty
we
close.
do,
I gave him a solid B.
That's good.
Solid B. We'll see how the draft goes. That could go to an A.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
But
If
it's movable.
that second draft had us taking who was it? Did we get Delane and?
Oh, I love that second draft. The Monsieur Delane and Cassius Howell.
Yeah, I think that's what we got.
Ooh.
Okay, so if we get that, it turns into an A, maybe an A plus.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah,
that is beautiful. Give me that draft all day long.
So yeah, that's what we're looking at, and that dude.
Hey, okay. Before we get out of here and wrap this one up,
Mm-hmm.
who's your two guys you'd like to see them draft at 12? Let's assume they keep the 12 and 20th pick here.
No trading.
Who would be your two dream guys there in the first?
Now, of course, when I say these, this is if they're there.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah, so I would love to see Sonny Styles fall to us. That's still one of my favorites. I want Sonny Styles. Now that I don't think it's happening. So, or if I'm being realistic, I don't think that's going to happen. But I would love Sonny Styles and Caleb Downs before the news came out with his injuries, and I wanted him really bad. But now I'm a little scared of him.
It's a little worrisome there, yeah.
But I haven't watched film on the guy, the Cassius Howell. I'll have to watch film on him. So I can't say him because I haven't watched film. However, I love CJ Allen at 20. And if we do CJ Allen at 20, I would love to get Mans or Delane at 12. And if you go edge at 12, I want you to get a secondary at 20. Either which way you want to flip that, success to me. Several guys I like. If we're going down the list, I like Mans or Delane, Sonny Styles. Sonny Styles 1, Delane 2, Thieneman maybe 3.
He's a good little. He's not getting talked about a lot.
But with us getting 2 safeties, I'm not sure I'd put him at our 3.
It changes things, yeah.
And then, CJ Allen at 4. And I'll have to watch film on your guy, Cassius Howell. That could change the next episode. So I'm going to check him out.
I like Cassius Howell.
Now let's go you.
I think me and yours is pretty similar.
Yeah,
I love Mansour up there. I think that's a realistic name that could fall.
It definitely is.
I feel like Caleb and Sonny are going to be in that top 8 to 10, and they're just not going to fall out of it, man. I hope one of them did. If they do, you don't even think twice. You pick up the phone.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
And 20th would be my Cassius Howell or CJ Allen.
Yeah, beautiful, man. Beautiful.
That's both of mine.
So, yeah, that's the goal. Now, if it happens, we're ecstatic.
Now, here's my argument to that.
Yeah.
If you had a crazy case like we've known these drafts to do, where somebody like Jeremiah Love fell to 12.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of you think about it.
You think about it. And if he falls to 12, there's a good chance Delane's gone. That's another guy. If Jeremiah Love falls to 12, then somebody else has been taken we didn't expect to get taken. Whether that's Delane, whether it's Caleb Downs, whoever. Both those guys, it's realistic. Sonny Styles, Averill Reese, we don't have a chance. Bain, we don't have a chance.
Right.
So your Sonny Styles, Delane, Caleb Downs could fall to 12. It is possible.
Yeah.
If they're all available with Jeremiah Love, I just don't think we go offense.
No.
I won't be upset too much because you're getting Jeremiah Love. And that's one of my favorite backs in the last 10 years coming out of the draft.
He's bad.
Love that guy.
Yeah. It would just feel like you're still missing what you needed to work on.
At the end of the day, defense should be our focus.
Right.
So if you're not drafting defensive guys, your defense isn't getting better. You know what I'm saying? You have to feel confident with who they got if you do that. And if they do that, like I said, if we get Jeremiah Love, I'm not going to be upset necessarily because that means Christian Parker does feel good with what we have. And so far with what I've seen CP, I trust him. But my choice, you're taking 2 defensive guys first round, and you can go get, you can maybe, I'm sure there's running back second, or we don't have a second pick. I think we traded for a 3rd pick, right? Pretty sure. So we got a 3rd round. Yeah, so scoop a running back free agency or scoop a running back outside of that. But yeah, that's my goals.
I feel good about I feel good about all of our players that we wanted there, though. I think both of those situations that we alluded to would be beautiful for Dallas's first round. I
Absolutely.
think fans would be ecstatic if we had either one of those.
Yeah, for sure. That's the ideal scenarios.
Yeah, and as it gets closer, we'll continue to break that down.
Absolutely.
And we've discussed doing something for draft night
I would love to.
down the road. We'll have more details on that as it gets closer.
If we don't, maybe if we don't do a live stream for the entire first round, we'll do a live stream starting at pick 8.
Yeah,
and we'll do 8 through 20, and we'll talk about who's available. Or we might just do the first round. How many hours is that? 3?
The first round, I want it 2 or 3, maybe.
So we could do a live.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be cool to sit here and watch it and talk about all things NFL, all things Cats. If you want to touch on, that'll give us a lot of time to just touch on everything.
Yeah, I like that.
That's fun, man. I love that.
We could for sure do that. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. And then when we do pick who we pick, we'll give our insight live on air. So that'll be fun.
Love it. Well, I mean, what do you think, man? I think we've pretty much touched on everything.
Touched on everything. I think so. Yep.
Of course, as more news breaks and we get closer to everything that's happening all Dallas Cowboys related, we will bring it straight to you. We will have more episodes like this in the future, breaking down picks, breaking down what we think might happen on draft night, and we will for sure have that, like we said, on draft night to break that down.
Yep.
So and without further ado, we are going to jump off here and wrap this episode up. We were happy to bring all this to you. Guys, y'all stay safe. I'm Derek.
I'm Jake.
Y'all take care out there. It's been the Priddy Podcast. Salute.
Appreciate you guys watching.